Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Salute to Business, brought to you by the South Bend Regional Chamber in partnership with presenting sponsor First Source Bank. I'm your MC, Vahid Sadrzadeh of ABC 57 News. Today's program is also supported by our speaker sponsor, Barnes & Thornburg, and event sponsor, Comcast Business. Please welcome Chamber President and CEO Jeff Ray to offer a few remarks.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for Salute to Business. Obviously, it's a little different this year. We wish we could be together in person, but we're thrilled that you've chosen to join us this way. The last year has been really complicated, we know, for all of us, and difficult on you and your business, and we're grateful for your continued investment and support in the Chamber and the activities that we're doing here. We're trying really hard to help stimulate the economic recovery and trying to help bring us back to the prosperity that we were enjoying prior to the pandemic. And so very soon, you'll see us getting back to in-person events, hopefully by summertime. We know you have enjoyed networking opportunities and many of the great programming that we offer throughout the year. In the meantime, though, we'll continue to connect with you in a variety of ways. We want you to remember that we're your resource, and we're here to help you through these difficult times. And we hope the assistance we've provided over the last few months have helped your business better navigate these difficult times. Rely on us to be your advocates, your friends, your mentors, your champions. We're here for you. We're grateful that you're here for us today to support us on this great event. Here at the Chamber, we couldn't do the great events that we do without terrific partners, and we have a wide variety of them joining us today for Salute to Business. One of the big thanks in particular to First Source Bank, our title sponsor, and for the other many sponsors that you'll see over the course of our program today. Again, throughout the year, you answer the call, you help us, you partner with us on so many important things, and we're grateful that you've partnered with us again today.
Jeff, thanks so much. Please welcome Shelly Alexander, Central Region President for First Source Bank.
Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. On behalf of all of us at First Source Bank, it's our honor to partner with the South Bend Regional Chamber for the 8th consecutive year on Salute to Business. It's certainly not the same to be delivering this message without seeing all of you in front of me at this great event. But I am so happy that we are still able to hold this event in any format because it provides so much value to the business community in our region. We recognize the outstanding achievements of individuals and businesses making significant contributions to our area. But this is more than an awards luncheon. Rather, we use this annual platform as a celebration of vision, innovation, imagination, dedication, effort, and most importantly, heart. Every person or company being recognized this afternoon shares the philosophy that the greater good outweighs individual success. At the same time, Salute to Business is a moment in time when the business community reflects, offers gratitude, and shares insights on how we collectively work to move our community forward. We have all learned so much from the challenges of the past year, and everyone's resilience and perseverance has been greatly tested. I'm proud of all the businesses and individuals in our community who did all they could while ensuring everyone's safety to uplift and support others, while also providing the services and products so many have come to rely on through these trying times. Last year, we celebrated the momentum of growth our region has seen and the support of organizations like the Chamber to bring about and continue that momentum. This year, I believe it's appropriate we celebrate the fabric of our business community, the people, and the strength of their resiliency, tenacity, attitude, and vision that make everything possible. As we take in today's event and presentation, we also unite as one, rolling up our sleeves to continue the work that lies ahead to keep the South Bend region a tremendous place to do business, live, and work, as well as be a vibrant competitor in the global economy. Our future is bright despite the challenges, and we look forward to seeing it all unfold together. Thank you.
To introduce our keynote, please welcome Michael Durham, partner at Barnes & Thornburg.
Barnes & Thornburg, along with the Chamber, is excited to bring you a fantastic keynote speaker, best-selling author, mountaineer, and history-making explorer Allison Levine. She's made a career out of breaking boundaries and inspiring others to achieve more than they ever thought possible. Allison served as team captain of the first American woman's Everest expedition, climbed the highest peak on each continent, and skied to both the North and South Poles. Her success in extreme environments is noteworthy, given she's had 3 heart surgeries and suffers from a disease which makes her more susceptible to frostbite. When not climbing mountains, Allison has spent time climbing the corporate ladder, working for several Fortune 500 companies, including Goldman Sachs. She now focuses on training others to become strong leaders. She currently serves on the board and faculty of the Thayer Leader Development Group at West Point, one of the nation's premier executive leader development programs. Today, Allison speaks to us on surviving and thriving in unsettling times. Having spent prolonged periods of time in some of the world's most dangerous and inhospitable places, she tackles the topics of creating cohesive teams, taking responsible risks, and developing no-nonsense leaders that can succeed in times of uncertainty. Please welcome Allison Levine.
Hey, South Bend Regional Chamber members who missed my keynotes, a couple of key takeaways. Fear is okay. It's just a normal human emotion. Complacency is what will kill you. You have to be able to act and react quickly when you're in environments that are constantly shifting and changing. And don't forget, you don't have to be the best, fastest, strongest climber to get to the top of the mountain. You just have to be absolutely relentless about putting one foot in front of the other.
There's no need to fear. The First Source Bank mobile app is here. As fast as a mobile deposit. Built to pay bills instantaneously. Powered to balance budgets. And with a simple tap, a call is placed for that personal touch. All this power is disguised as a mild-mannered app on your phone, ready to fight for your financial freedom.
To recognize the outstanding young business leader, please welcome Ryan Mathis, managing partner with accounting services firm RSM.
Good afternoon. This dynamic 38-year-old is a go-getter in everything she does. Those around her often wonder how she has the time to do everything she's involved in. Somehow, Jackie Stahl makes it work, and does so with grace and intelligence. She not only holds the most important title of all, mom to her 7-year-old son, but also works as Vice President of Marketing and Communications at the South Bend Clinic. Jackie completed her master's in health administration in 2018 so she could gain a better understanding of the healthcare industry to become a better marketer. And that's a long way from her time in ticket sales at Indy's Conseco Fieldhouse. Part of her growth over the years was understanding the importance of building networks, uplifting others, and constantly learning. When not marketing for the South Bend Clinic, or teaching staff about customer experiences, she still finds time to serve on the board of the Riverbend Cancer Society and serves as chair for YPN South Bend and the Chamber Ambassador team. A Class 45 graduate of Leadership South Bend, Mishawaka, this native of Washington State received her undergrad degree from the University of Washington and remains a loyal Huskies fan. On behalf of all of my colleagues at RSM, I am proud to present Jackie Stahl with the Outstanding Young Business Leader Award.
All right, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. First of all, I want to say how humbled and honored I am to receive this honor. I know other people who have received it, and I don't even feel I'm in the same category as them. This community has embraced me in the 5.5 years that I've been here, and I'm forever grateful for that. First and foremost, I need to thank Sherry Ruchery. If it wasn't for her taking a chance on me, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I am forever grateful for that. The Chamber was the first place I went to on my second day of work, and they welcomed me with open arms, and I really haven't left yet. So I just want to thank you for all the support that you have given me through these few years. My team at South Bend Clinic, for all of your support. The executive team has really embraced me and just welcomed me as part of their family, and I am so thankful for them. My people, you know who you are. You for always believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. Your encouragement means the world to me. I appreciate you more than anything. And my why, my son Andrew. He makes me a better person and will always hold me to a higher standard of accountability. And for him, I just wouldn't be where I am today. So thank you all. Again, this honor is so unexpected, and I just can't thank you all enough. Thank you.
To recognize the 2021 Women of Influence recipient, please welcome back the Chamber's President and CEO, Jeff Ray.
The state of Indiana has its first ever cabinet officer dedicated to equity and inclusion. That individual is South Bend native Kara Herring. She began her role with the state just last month and is charged with guiding every state agency to build diversity and foster an inclusive environment within state government and the services they provide. Prior to her new position, she was the Director of Public Affairs at the University of Notre Dame. She was also part of the university's HR leadership team overseeing institutional equity and implementing civil rights and Title IX law. This included discrimination, harassment, and retaliation policy. Kara created affirmative action plans and oversaw workplace investigations. The impact Kara's made in the South Bend region reached the governor's office. During her journey to now, she faced her own set of challenges, from navigating law school and a career as a single mother to challenges with passing the bar exam. She tells women to use those challenges as teachable moments. In a book she authored, she talks about women grappling with the intersection of race and gender. In 2018, she raised funds to host an event on Notre Dame's campus focused on empowering and spiritually uplifting some 250 high school girls from South Bend schools. She continues to mentor young women and people of color throughout the United States. I'm pleased to introduce the 2021 Woman of Influence, a product of South Bend Schools, Kara Herring.
I would like to extend an emotional and sincere thank you to the South Bend Regional Chamber for this incredible honor. I would like to acknowledge my mother and father, Bishop Eddie and Diana Miller. They have been married for 48 years and have served the South Bend community for nearly as many. They continue to lead by example and inspire my siblings and me to have a heart for service and strive to reflect Christ in our work and interactions. They instilled in me a fire to be a voice for those who are sometimes unable to advocate for themselves. I am keenly aware this fiery advocacy has sometimes meant being misunderstood and misinterpreted. But I am also keenly aware that God has placed me on this earth during this time in our nation's history to join with countless others passionate about equity in order to blaze trails and shatter glass ceilings for women, for people of color, for our veterans, for individuals with disabilities, for those grappling with the incredible unequal distribution of wealth in our country, and more. And while blazing trails and shattering glass ceilings may sometimes come with some burns and cuts, this task also comes with the fulfillment of serving my fellow man while doing my part to create a more equitable society. For this, I am incredibly grateful. Finally, thank you to my husband, Ray, and our beautiful children, Jamari, Brianna, and Bryce. Thank you for sharing Mommy's time with others. I love you all so much. I hope to make South Bend and my family proud in all that I do. God bless South Bend, God bless Indiana, and God bless our great nation. Thank you.
The Chamber is also grateful to our Salute to Business Gold sponsors: Beacon Health System, Goodwill Industries of Michiana, IU South Bend, NIPSCO, PNC Bank, the South Bend Tribune, Tuesley Hall Canopa, and the University of Notre Dame. To present the Small Business of the Year, please welcome Kevin Krugel, partner with award sponsor Krugel Lawton CPAs.
While the word resiliency may be overused these days, it's the perfect word to describe PEGS. So much so that PEG's mantra is, "It's all going to be okay. We will get through this." But let's back up a bit. As lifelong residents of South Bend, Peg Dalton and Kelly Coppola are thrilled to own and operate a business in their beloved hometown. After years of managing other restaurants, in 2001, Peg took a leap of faith and opened her first restaurant in South Bend. Peg and Kelly have been close friends since junior high, and in 2017, Kelly joined Peg in what has become both of their lives' passion. The restaurant has become a staple in the downtown community as the premier location for breakfast, brunch, and lunch. As the downtown corridor emerged into a destination spot, they thought it was important to be part of downtown's transformation. So in October of 2017, they took another leap of faith and rebranded a new concept of PEGS, continuing to be the warm, everyone knows your name gathering place they are known for. Things were rolling along. 2019 saw 84% growth from when they opened their doors. 2020 started out as their best year ever. Then the pandemic hit. PEGS had to lay off 100% of their employees. Kelly and Peg made the decision to step into the new normal at their own pace, keeping the safety of their staff and customers at the forefront of every decision. They slowly reopened in mid-May on weekends only with limited service and are now open 5 days a week with indoor dining available. Fast forward to today. It's all going to be okay. We'll get through this. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Krugel Lawton CPAs, it is my honor to recognize PEGS as the Small Business of the Year.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I'm happy to be accepting this award for PEGS Restaurant on behalf of myself and my business partner, Kelly Coppola. We are so grateful for this honor. We cannot thank you, the South Bend Regional Chamber, and all of your members enough that we are here today. And by here, I don't mean here accepting this award. I mean literally that we are still here, still open, and getting closer and closer to that light at the end of the tunnel. Gratitude is where we are coming from right now. Maybe you've seen it around town. Every time I hear of another restaurant that's closing, I ask myself, how do we avoid that? And I pause again for a moment of gratitude, grateful for all of the support from this wonderful community I have called home my entire life. We are the small business of the year of 2020. It's almost impossible to talk about 2020 and not speak of the pandemic. But I will take you back in time, before the pandemic, just for a moment. We had a brand new expansion. We had our Kelly case and large waiting area, cold press juicing. Our mayor was running for president. We had 100 plus 30-somethings right across the street and hungry. People standing shoulder to shoulder in our waiting area with no masks. Catering going through the roof with lots of gatherings, both small and large. February 2020 was our best month ever by almost 10% in our 20 years and 59% over our previous February. Life was good. We'll get back there the same way we got there with our partnerships. First, my partnership with Kelly. She makes PEGS stronger than ever. Our partnership with the downtown restaurants, the DDA, who loaned us tents, heaters, and let us expand onto their patios. 20 years strong. Our business partners, Krugel Lawton, First Source Bank, South Bank Legal, Stan's, Bendix Coffee, 20 years strong. DTSB, Visit South Bend, the City of South Bend, the now 3 downtown hotels, and countless others, 20 years strong. Our continued partnership with the Boys and Girls Club, Girls on the Run, Hello Gorgeous, the Center for the Homeless, and the South Bend Community School Corporation, 20 years strong. Our partnership with the University of Notre Dame and the South Bend Cubs, 20 years strong. We will get back there with the same hard work and teamwork that got us here. We are forever grateful for our staff that understands the importance of engaging with our customers. They understand hard work, commitment, dedication, and teamwork. Our staff has represented 3 generations of one family, has included our own children, our children's friends, and our friends' children. Nieces, nephews, sisters, brothers, cousins have all been a part of our PEGS family over the last 20 years. So grateful for our staff that works like our family, and our customers who join us at the table like family, and the South Bend community that supports us like family. The landscape has changed in our downtown quite a bit in the last 20 years. Since that first Saturday in 2001, when we were under construction and there were no cars on the street. We are happy to have been a small part of the growth in our downtown, helping us to make South Bend a dining destination. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for your support. And thank you for always remembering that breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Please welcome to the stage Todd Bruce, Senior Vice President and Commercial North Regional Manager for Lake City Bank, to introduce the Economic Impact Award recipient.
Thank you. New construction, such as the library, and residential projects like the Cascades and 300 East LaSalle are transforming the landscape of downtown South Bend. One of the more notable projects represents the first new office building in downtown South Bend in more than 2 decades. On the corner of Main and Jefferson towers a 5-story, $20 million plus office building. The project was co-developed by Bald Mountain LLC, Norse Equity Partners, and Great Lakes Capital. The anchor tenant is the global law firm Barnes & Thornburg, which occupies 3 floors, with the office building being known as the Barnes & Thornburg Building. Other tenants are Receive Revenue Recovery, a collections company in the auto, medical, and real estate segments, and the Lou Hansel Company, producing luxury garment hangers. On the ground level, there is a coffee house and restaurant, Java Bowl of Soul, which is expected to open this summer. This is simply one more example of South Bend's revitalization. So on behalf of Lake City Bank, we congratulate Bald Mountain LLC for being named the 2021 Economic Impact Award recipient.
Thank you very much for the warm introduction, and good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here today and accept the Economic Impact Award from the Chamber of Commerce. We're very grateful for the award. Most of the people have moved into the building. Obviously, I'd like to thank all of the fellow owners for the significant investment. The amazing team at Barnes & Thornburg, a great group of attorneys. They've been great to work with during the planning and construction. The Chamber of Commerce for this award, Great Lakes Capital, Wygan Construction, and Teachers Credit Union. Barnes & Thornburg building is truly a great place to work. It's right in the heart of downtown, and we look forward to visiting all of the downtown businesses and all that downtown South Bend has to offer. Thanks again.
We can't present these programs without the support of our partners, including silver sponsors: Bald Mountain, Big Idea Company, Gibson, Indiana Michigan Power, Office Interiors, and Senior One Care. Now joining us is Ann Pfefferman, Vice President Commercial and Business Services with award sponsor TCU, who will present the Distinguished Business Leader Award.
Some might say the Distinguished Business Leader Award is like a Lifetime Achievement Award. For this year's honoree, Kevin Kelly, his achievements are many and his contributions are those that legacies are made of. Named a 2-time Indiana Contractor of the Year, Kevin previously served as president and CEO of Walsh & Kelly, a longtime family business specializing in heavy highway construction. After a merger, the business is now known as Milestone Contractors North. The business was started by Kevin's grandfather in the early 30s. After graduating from Notre Dame, Kevin began selling emulsion products in both the Midwest and Southwest for the parent company of Walsh & Kelly. That's where he learned how materials affect performance. He used that knowledge to diligently work to improve road performance by using better quality materials and products, practices that are now standard in the industry. Although Kevin retired at the end of last year, he continues to leave his mark. He chairs the World of Asphalt, a national conference and trade show, and is still active in the National Asphalt Pavement Association Executive Committee after serving as their chairman. Kevin and his wife, Mary Jo, have made a mark on the community too. They co-chaired the successful $35 million campaign to build the beautiful new St. Joseph High School in South Bend. Now that Kevin is officially retired, he is enjoying time with Mary Jo, their 3 daughters, and 5 grandchildren, with a 6th on the way. The golf course continues to be his friend, along with travel and family. On behalf of TCU, it is my pleasure to welcome our distinguished business leader, checking in from Florida, Kevin Kelly.
Thank you so much. Greetings from Southwest Florida. I'm so honored to have been picked to receive this award. When I look back at the list of folks that have been named the Distinguished Business Leader of the Year by the Chamber of Commerce, these are some of my all-time heroes, some people that I respect as much as anybody that I've seen in my career, and to have my name added to that list is truly humbling. As Joe Kernan said when he was picked to be the commencement speaker at the University of Notre Dame, he quipped that they must have had to go pretty deep into the bullpen to get to him. And I certainly think that sentiment applies in this case, regardless about what that lineup might have looked or the no's that came before me. I am truly honored and humbled to be picked. And thank you very much to the Chamber. Thank you to TCU for sponsoring this award. And thanks to the City of South Bend for letting me perform and some of the functions that I did in this city. This is a virtual event. That's a little different than usual. Obviously, some good news, bad news in that. The bad news is that it's not the Salute to Business as we know it. There's not a big room full of people that I'm looking out at of 700 folks that we all directly heard. Fabulous keynote speaker, and had a chance to all get together and congratulate one another, and I could receive everyone's adulation. Just kidding. It's too bad that we're not able to do that. The good news is that I didn't have to get on an airplane and come back to the Midwest to the crummy weather that you all have been experiencing there. And I have been able to do this remotely in a beautiful location in Southwest Florida with maybe a good chance to play golf later this afternoon. I really enjoyed my time working with the Chamber. I found it to be very rewarding. I think it's a very worthwhile organization and one that does a lot of good work. I loved working with some really good leaders there. I remember Carl Bossing was leading the Chamber when I first started working there. My good friend Greg Downs, who was a transformational leader and really helped bring us along. And in my later years, getting to work with really solid people that are now in your leadership. John Anthony and Tim Sexton. The Chamber is in good hands with those folks, the volunteer leaders, all of the ones that I worked with, and especially the Chamber's in good hands with Jeff Ray. I was fortunate enough to be part of the search committee that selected Jeff, and I'm telling you, we hit a home run. The Chamber could not be in better hands, and the whole business community of the region of the South Bend, St. Joseph County, Southwestern Michigan, Elkhart County region is in good hands because Jeff is there. I'd also like to thank the folks at Walsh & Kelly. We had a great team at Walsh & Kelly. I'm unbelievably proud of what we did there. We built that company into a true statewide and national leader. We had a great team, a great reputation. Everything that we did was built on our core values of, is it safe? Is it being done with integrity? Are we doing it as quality of project work that we can? And is it enhancing the relationships that we have with both of our customers and the communities that we reside in? We thought it was very important to give back. We thought it was very important to be involved as the reason for my involvement in the Chamber. The team that I've left, that I've since retired, will continue to keep playing that role. You all have probably seen they have had a brand change. Walsh & Kelly is now known as Milestone, in keeping with some of the other companies that we were aligned with through my partners with the Fazenfeld family and the Heritage Group. But believe me, whether it's Walsh & Kelly or it's Milestone, the same core values and the same core efforts and the work that we do is going to remain the same. I'd like to thank my family for being able to help me do the things that I did, both within the industry and in our community. Most people know Mary Jo Kelly more than they know me. She's been more involved. She's done more things. She's been recognized. And
One of the best decisions I ever made was to ask her to marry me, and she said yes. She's blessed me, and we've been blessed with 3 wonderful daughters. They have since provided us 5 fabulous grandkids and a 6th on the way. And now that I'm in retirement, there's nothing better than having a chance to spend time with them. And I will say that as we are spending a year of COVID, I know that COVID has been really hard on a lot of people, and we've seen a lot of that. But from a personal standpoint, it was an awesome year for me. I retired, I didn't have the responsibilities at work. Because of COVID, we got stuck with my kids and grandkids over a good part of the time and just had memories that we will have forever. I've probably gone on longer than I'm supposed to with virtual, or if I would have been there in person, but all of you know that I have a tendency to say what's on my mind. But just let me end by saying thank you once again to the Chamber for this really humbling honor. I couldn't be prouder, and thank you very much. Another thing that I need to add about being selected for this award and going deep into the bullpen, my friend John Anthony also reminded me that one of the reasons is I'm just old. So I guess that there are some advantages to aging, if one of the advantages of aging is get selected for this prestigious award.
Congratulations, Kevin. And to all of this year's incredible honorees, I'm privileged to personally know all of our recipients, and I'm extremely proud to call each of you a friend. I'm Tim Sexton, Chair of the South Bend Regional Chamber Board, and on behalf of all of the leadership team, staff, and volunteers of the Chamber, we thank you. Thank you for attending Salute to Business. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, First Source Bank, and all of our partners. Thank you for your continued investment in the Chamber. Most importantly, thank you for being a part of this great network of people who comprise the business community. You can do anything. We wish you only the best as we all work together to build momentum back and keep this region thriving. Have a great afternoon.